Hello, hello. And we are back. Wanted to take the ad break as a little chance for a little BRB. I was getting way too warm with pistachio and the blanket on me, and I needed to stretch. Alright.
The interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
I can't believe they just killed a man.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
Good cop, chill cop. Let's go hard cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation. Rolo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rolo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver.
Oh, he's going in.
Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless.
Bro, he's still out cold. He's sleeping.
Rolo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
I swear, I think if he slaps him...
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rolo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face.
Bro is out cold.
Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light.
Oh my god, the backlight.
With a gruff tone, Rolo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on, let's calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. I want to use that from now on. Looks like you're
The doubtful
sweating.
expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do it my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rolo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall.
Oh my god.
He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What?
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
Oh no, you're making him cry. You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper, to make sure everything's ready. Ah, so you're in cahoots with Gran? Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good
He shook
lord.
his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's
His
where
voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation
With that,
Sparkplug?
Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Oh my god, you scared him so much.
Rolo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Oh, alright then. I think you went a little too hard on him. What do you say about the source? It's where the town began. We need more information. Oh, is there anyone else you might know? What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. The library. If there's any information about the source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. I'm so glad they did not make me walk across town for this. This is a dang nice library. It really is. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Why, yes. Yes, I am. How much further could you push him down a hill? Kato hung out here so much, eventually they just gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Mrs. Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's great I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you and Rolo, I can't put you any higher on the waitlist for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? Yeah, what about with money though? Nah, he don't need the Benjamins. That's the thing, we sort of don't know. What do you got in the history of the town? It's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there.
Chapter 8.
All
6
right,
feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop out. We have to keep digging. If we dig another word, I'm gonna end up with one of these asinine death records. Rolo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life till he read so much boring crud his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rolo shut his book with an assertive nod.
I've got a better idea. Spit it out. Oh wait, if you got a better idea. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring country records that kill you.
Rolo muttered under his breath.
Your county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I love to see you try. Hey! We're all a little tired here. Just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Ooh. Wait, what was that name back? In the obit, J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name, Juniper Hartford. Maybe there are 2 J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
I told you that was his mom back there? Bro, his mom's missing. Also, his mom's not like 100 years old. He's only like 12.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh my gosh, that's so late. I gotta go. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Snickums.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house.
I'm on to you, Snickums. Wait, isn't that a line from something? I don't know. I think I'm making that up.
If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement.
You just made it up? Okay. I don't know. It sounds... I don't know why it sounds familiar. Oh my god, I forgot about Mr. Tolliver still tied up in the basement.
Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Ooh. Oh god, the music. Oh god.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Bro, I have bad news. I think she found Mr. Tolliver. Like, I'm really sure she found Mr. Tolliver. Yeah, he gone, bro.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Maybe Gran knew everything.
Oh, she knows everything, bro.
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over
Don't
to the pile of
eat the
jam jars,
jam!
unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
What? You're gonna eat some poison jam, bro?
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So, if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Alright, time to just go sleep. Oh. Bro, she's right behind you. Okay, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Go to bed, play it cool. Go to bed, play it cool. Go to bed, play it cool.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
See, I told you the
His
jam was
stride began to
poisoned.
He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself.
Oh my god.
Something was wrong.
It actually was.
Luca groaned and tried to move.
Oh my god, she was gonna freaking poison Mr. Nuncreed.
His limbs might as
which
well
is
have
honestly
been
fair.
bolted
He
to
is
the
such a
ground.
creep.
Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The germ. Oh my god. Sweet boy, what did you get into yourself into? The dog is a creep. He shoved Luca into a phone booth and sent him to the clipboards. Yeah, he's a creep. He didn't want to. Yeah, he still did though. He was like, you left me no choice. Let me handle everything.
Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches.
They literally have his family held hostage? Wait, whose family?
Luca awoke to find himself face down
Wait,
in
they
bed.
have Mr. Nuncreed's family held hostage. We don't know anything about his family. Do we? I don't think we do.
He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
Oh, I'm making this up to strengthen my point. Okay. Source, I made it up.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
'Cause he's a creep? We already established that? Come
Shaking
on,
the
Luca.
questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
You gotta get out of there. The festival. We gotta get going. That's such a cute house. I want a house like that. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Oh gosh. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. This one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa, ho, ho. Sly devil. The art's so cute. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around, but we haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found, but Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. We gotta get a move on. Oh my god, there's so many people.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Is this thing, hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and, I suppose you already know that. Yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Oh. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Oh no. Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Big tent revival. Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. Ah, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be ashamed to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Oh, my God. Community, conviction, commitment. These are things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's unavoidable and undeniable. And I am daggone thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. Simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
Oh man, he's even crying. From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. There's a lot of buzzwords in this speech.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment. Change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and
Mr.
foremost.
Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was found on that conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Now we walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Just give us the lemonade! Change is a choice. Where's the t-shirt gun? I was promised a free t-shirt. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Bro let out the loudest fart.
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone, remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Fart explosion, fart explosion. Through all my travels, I've learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town, and so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim...
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits. And it's gone.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
Well, there you go. That's the ending of Beacon Pines.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again. No, I don't
Sounds like
that.
a southerner in winter. When it's one icicle, school's closed.
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Alright, alright. I don't remember how far back that one is. Oh my goodness. That's that weird timeline. Well, let's stick with this one. We'll just stick with this one. Alright. Well, we tried the hard cop. Let's try sly. This was that new word we got. We'll do sly cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rolo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
What's going on here? You're that Modewell girl. Please, call me back.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems you're bringing a mix-up. Mix-up? Hold up. I had a cookie in my mouth. Juniper sent you
Beck
here?
caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? Way better to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
Oh. That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this
Mr.
town.
Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here
Beck
to...
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence?
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her though. If anyone to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing, really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf, and wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in a perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper just missed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
Well, there we go. You guys catch that? Sure did. The whole time Mr. Tolliver's had... This whole time Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf, but he only ever sells us apples?
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo. Well, sure, but when things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine, in the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never
Beck
what it
marked
seems.
each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried? Covered? Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letters is a number thingies? So U would be 21, N would be 14, D would be... Ooh, it's an anagram! Nunkrieg's drugstore.
Luca and Beck looked at Rolo with amazement.
Rolo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Crin's nude rug store. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. What can I say? I love ciphers. It's the latter. It's Crude's nude or Crin's nude rug store. Oh man, they're making us go across town for this. Oh, hello. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? No? You got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Uh-huh. Well? Ooh. You were late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about?
Gus looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. Oh, he's so stupid. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Oh! Excuse me? This was our father's town. He is gone, heiress, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. This is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They are dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When all this inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
It's you! This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Gus, they got you in their back pocket. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be Gus. Ooh. Dang. It's getting late, children. Oh, then why are you going the opposite way of your house? Suspicious. Wait, that lady is still just reading on the bench. Respect.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
He got the candy. Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still here? Afraid not. Then where'd you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Though we might always not have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Gnoncreed kept licorice in stock. You must need enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold, hard cash. He's been paying him off for licorice? Alright. There's gotta be clues. Oh, hello? Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncreed? No.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Crin's nude rug store. I mean, underground secrets. The
Beck flung
password.
open the door, and they all squeezed in.
Ooh. All right.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
That's a long password to type. Oh my god. Sounds like they did something. Great, now what? Ah!
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Ooh, that other futuristic
The air was
laundromat.
stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
See? Laundromat. I knew it. You knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these has something written on them. This suit has a broken mask. See? Only one mask per suit. That's the rule. You don't get a second suit if your mask is broken. If it walks like Nuncreed, talks like Nuncreed, let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying. No, I'm with him. This is so creepy. Alright, where's this one go? Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer. And secrets of tubes. Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. Honestly, Rolo's dad's advice is underrated. These are gold quotes. Prettier harvest? What'd she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? Yeah, I think your moms are safe. Ooh. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? That is starting to feel like something big. Bro, you gotta answer the phone call. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi
Rolo's
attack.
hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Hits every button. Just key mash. Eeny, meeny, miny, or just pick them like that. Oh! Rolo, what'd you do? I didn't even mow yet. Oh, it's a person! Hide! Where? There's nothing but weird tubes. Just get back. Uh-huh. Shit. 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 Awesome. You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password, but they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins. Hold on, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed. Bro, you don't even know what it
waited for a moment
is.
in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. Ooh. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Total sidekick. Rolo!
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us. Sees he got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand, and he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people, but the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself. Classic sidekick and a villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. Yeah, you're wrapped up, so just kill him? Bro, he's already dead. Skill issue? Nah, if I'd been there, it wouldn't have gone down like that. Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs to do.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
Oh, I try to keep you safe. I try to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
You really don't know? My Gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Luca, don't say that! She's like planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival. No! Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
Oh. How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what she's yum. Tell me now, she's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark in the fountain in town square? The fountain, but why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
Oh, she knows about the source? What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's going to freeze us all. The ears! The little ears flapping in the wind. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. And you said he's creepy. He's 100% creepy. Doesn't mean he can't have flappy little ears. Head west and don't look back. Oh my God, the way he would whoop. I don't know. I feel like he's playing both sides. We're totally following him, right? Totally. See on the other side. Whoop. You go? Yep. I love this town. Oh my God, Beck, no, they're gonna die.
Chapter 8. The Cold, Hard Truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rolo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
That was intense? Yeah. I think I might have partied with some fluids in there. Ew! Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got on any of us. Ew, Rolo! Oh my God. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Guys? Little dudes, are you not gonna... This looks familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear off this... Nuncreed's got away! I think he went... Oh, he went here. You went here? Yeah, it's Town Hall, man! I may not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some kind of frozen replica of the town. Ah, I got it! It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Nah, he's an alien zombie. Rolo, stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. The final objective? Kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pines citizen of their choosing. You never really had me, but very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
Okay.
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rolo back held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change. Very convenient that your way just happened to line your pockets.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
What does that
Amid a
even
blur of
mean?
emotions
What does
and
what even
memories,
mean?
Luca's
Menaced?
mind flooded with questions.
Menaced at each other? Bro, it's poetic. Just let the narrator be a narrator.
The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
Oh. Alright then.
And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This will all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties lie. Just explain it? No! No, I have to take my time. We don't have time for exposition.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness.
This trope is so bad. Bro, she had to throw that thing.
smiled
She didn't
and
have time to
exhaled in relief.
explain.
Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing
Before
to...
Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
Oh! Well, alright then.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against
Good job,
unblinking
dipshit.
horror. There was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end.
Well, there you go.
Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Easy.